we've done this drive before, but today I'm going to take a different route for those people who are not familiar with the DC area. There is an opportunity to go into DC, but through Maryland from Virginia. So you go, so instead of going up 395, which is the straight route, but it's also often the most congested route, you go up through 495 across the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, and you get into Maryland. So let me adjust this a little bit more. Alright, so already today there's been, and those who are familiar with this traffic pattern here, there's already a lot of people that think they need to be at work because they're superstars and they have to be there, you know, in 5 seconds because they probably woke up late. Anyway, no, I'm not gonna knock people for that. Anyway, so essentially you're gonna follow the 95 north stuff when you want to do this route, and this route is used when 395 is really backed up, or if you hear something on the radio that says 395 is backed up. And as you can see, even the HOV or the high occupancy lanes, the toll is not really high. I think you remember, if you watched the other video, where it was like $16 or something crazy. So this is doable. This is probably going to be about $7 or $8 when you add it all up to get into Washington DC via the HOV lane. And I recommend that. I recommend if you are from New York, New Jersey, even I think Florida, the Sun Pass, a lot of those are cross associated with Easy Pass. So you can just hop on that lane and keep on moving. I gotta get over. These people are, looks like we're starting to get some traffic. Anyway, so again, this route is your typical route that a lot of commuters take. And if you look at the very first video I did, you'll see that the traffic has definitely grown since we've been in this season. But yeah, so I'm trying to get to 495 so you can see the pattern. But basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go up 95 north, and then where it splits at what we call the mixing bowl, where it splits into 395, 495 to Tyson's Corner, and 495, I think it says 495, 95 to Baltimore. I think that's what it says. But yeah, that's okay. So here it comes here. Yeah, so it says 395 to Washington, 495 to Tyson's Corner, and 95, 495 east to Baltimore. Keep left. So as you can see, this is very confusing for a driver. So if you've not come to the DC area, if you're not familiar, oh man, what is this police officer doing? What do you want? I was going the speed limit. Now I gotta watch my back. Oh well, whatever. He turns on his lights, I'm good. So I wasn't even doing anything. Anyway, so if you're not familiar with this area, then you know you can be turned around, not turned around, but you can really quickly. No, why do you want to get over here? No, let me get over. Anyway, you can get turned around pretty quickly. And these exits, there are some left exits, most are right exits. There's only like, I'd say 2 or 3 left exits in this general vicinity. So it's not too confusing. But here's that Springfield mixing bowl where there's a lot of exits and entrances, and this is typically where a lot of problems happen. Okay, so if I had the easy pass, here's another entrance. I could zoop zoop and go straight into the HOV or easy pass lane. Look at that, far right. If I was here and I needed to be in that far right Tyson's corner, I'd have to woo all the way across. 395 is also woo all the way over there. Right here is 95 North, the one to Baltimore. This is the route we're going to take today. I don't believe I've ever taken this route on video. This takes you up through Alexandria. Well, after we leave Springfield, of course. But this takes you up through Alexandria. And for those who are concerned, the police officer did kept moving. So he or she must have needed to get it 395 or Tyson's corner. Anyway, no, I'm gonna stay in my lane. Whatever, I'm not gonna let you push me. That's another thing. Don't let people push you around. This, like we tell our kids, stay in your lane. This is your lane. If they want to get around you so bad, they can get around you. But also, don't be a block. No, I was gonna say a butt, but anyway, don't block people either. All right, so we're 6 minutes into the drive, and 6 minutes into me running my mouth. But I don't know if you can hear in the background, very, very faint. I hope I don't get in trouble with it. But the Christmas music is now playing on the radio, 95.1. Sorry, 97. Why did I say 95? 97.1 Wash FM. And really, I get really excited when that station turns over to Christmas music. And slowly but surely, I'm winning my wife over to the dark side. She doesn't like Christmas music before Thanksgiving. It's a little hard for her. Anyway, all right. So as you can see now, we are how can I say, on the right side? We're on the outer loop. I guess that's the best way to put it. So we're on the outer loop of 95, and this guy really wants to go around me really badly, and there's nothing I can do, because right now there's someone to my right and there's about to be someone else to my right. Oh good, I can get over now. So I'm gonna let him go so that he can see that there was a red car sitting right there that I could do nothing, and now he's stuck again. Oh, now he's behind me again. Okay, so you'll excuse me, you'll find a lot of people that do that. They will ride your bumper, and you heard my joke last time. My wife brought up he's all in my panties. But yeah, here it goes. Hey, I hope you get to work. Hope you find your father. All right, so we're gonna get on what's called the local roads. Oh, hello. Good morning. That was pleasant. Why do we have a snow truck, salt truck? It's not that cold. Well, it's cold, but it's not. Whatever. All right, so we're gonna get on the local roads, because the local exits are the ones that you need to take in order to get into DC. Now, you wouldn't really know that. I mean, hopefully you're using a GPS to get in, but you wouldn't necessarily know that. But you have to go through the local exits. If you go to the through, that'll mean that you're gonna leave Alexandria and go straight into the first exit in Maryland across the bridge. You're gonna miss a couple of these exits. Like, this will be your last exit that you can get if you go on the through lanes. Come on. Oh, well, before the through lanes. But yeah, this is the last exit. All right, so now we are traversing. I guess that's a big word I can use. I'm practicing my big words. Oh no, traffic's coming. But yeah, so the through exits. You see, the through exits. The very first exit you get is Indian Head Highway, which is in Maryland. So you'll miss the National Harbor, MGM Resort, the casino, the Gaylord National, which has a lot of events. National Harbor has a lot of events. So you need to make sure you go to the local lanes if that's what you're here for, if you're here in this area to go to an event there. Even if you're not going to an event there and you do have a car, I really love that area. It's really nice. I do feel, I'm trying to remember, it's been since before this season that I've been out there. But there's parking. That's what I was trying to say. There's street parking. It's like any small city. You got to pay for parking just about everywhere. They have a couple of lots that you can park at. Just got to be careful. A lot of the places around here have it's all may park, all must pay type deal. If you have a wheelchair or handicap, in many areas around here, the DC area, you still have to pay for parking. I know it used to be, and I don't know how it is in your city, but it used to be if you were handicapped or had a handicap sticker, you did not have to pay the parking meter price. But that rule has changed in our area. So just about every place you go, even people who are handicapped have to pay. Alright, so as you can see, those through lanes they have a wall, so they're totally blocked off. If you're over there and you needed to go to Alexandria, or if you needed to head to DC, you'd be stuck basically. You'd have to go all the way into Maryland and then take the first exit and turn around. Alright, so here we go. This is the 295. This takes you to National Harbor, heading west, but heading east. I hope it's east-west. I don't want to be wrong. Oh no, it's north. Sorry, it's north-south. So 295 north takes you into DC. 295 south takes you to National Harbor and to the casinos and everything like that. All right. Well, we are almost there. I kind of wanted you to see. I probably should have started the video a little bit later so that you could see more of Maryland and the entrance into DC. All right. So this is the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, and as you can see on our left, the through lanes are still going through, but they can't take any of these last two exits that we have. These choices that we have over here on our side. So I'm gonna let this. I think we'll let this person go. So there's the National Harbor, the MGM Resort, which is the casino, the Gaylord Convention Center. Like I said, that's where a lot of. I don't know if you can see it to the right. You can actually see the big Ferris wheel and stuff like that. Straight ahead, you can see the MGM casino thing. One thing I want you to do, if you are driving in this area, I really want you to go to Hoover Malls. It is a soft serve ice cream place. It's only open, so it's closed now. It's only opened in the warmer months. They close around October something, close to Halloween, and they open back up again in March. Now it's right here on 210. So if you take this 210 right here, excuse me, if you take this 210, well, the next exit, we're taking 295. But if you take this next exit to Indian Head, 210 South, it's literally a mile-ish right into this area, right into Maryland. And love it. Grew up eating that, going there. Some of my friends actually, I didn't realize this, some of my friends know the people that own it. No, I don't get a discount. No, I don't get any affiliation links. Anyway, but they're independently owned, wonderful people. They provide jobs for the teenagers in the area, anybody really willing to work. Nice little parking lot, and soft serve ice cream. It's great. I really enjoy it a lot. whenever I go there, unfortunately, I get something that's too big for me, and I end up being miserable for a little bit. But boy, is it good. Is it good and sweet. Alright, so now we are in, technically, we're in Maryland, but I'm trying to remember where DC starts. It's like right around this corner. So we are, yeah, I think this is it. I think this is where DC starts. All right, so on your left, if you're flying in like that plane, you can't see the plane. There's a plane right directly on my left. If you're flying in from the south, you'll usually go that path, and you'll be able to see all of this from the sky. The plane is low enough for you to really see all these sights. So anyway, this is Blue Plains. Blue Plains is our water treatment facility for this area. I used to live here on Bowling Air Force Base, and oh my goodness, did it stink. Blue Plains every now and then has a lot of funky coming out of it. You'd have the white foam floating around on really bad days, and we would play with it while it was floating towards us, not knowing that it was like nasty, probably, I don't even know what's in it. Comment down below if you know what's in that white foam stuff that floats off of water treatment plants. It was kind of nasty. But this is DC Water, and there's also Naval Research Lab. There's also, and I don't know if it's, I don't know if there's an exit for it. I'm trying to see it. Well, anyway, woo, be glad there's not smell-o-vision. Oh, wow. Woo-wee. There it goes. All right, anyway, so we are in DC. Not because of the smell. Sorry, that's not what I'm saying. It's because of the Blue Plains. Anyway, what I was trying to get at is when I was a kid, there is a, what is it called? A fireman training center. Anyway, emergency responder fireman training center. I don't know what to call it. Where they would actually set things on fire and let people learn how to go into towers, go into doors, and knock stuff open and help rescue your family. So I felt really safe. All right, to our left in all those woods over there, you can't see it. That's Bowling Air Force Base. They call it Joint. I forgot. It's no longer just called Bowling Air Force Base. I don't remember. I'm sorry. JBAB stands for something. I really apologize. I should know, but I forgot. Joint Base. No. Oh well. All right. So we are we are now going past Bowling Air Force Base. It's actually really long. Bowling Air Force Base is huge. And what I used to do as a kid is I would sit there in the tree. Now you see all those people? Those people are heading to South Capitol Street, which is taking them into DC as well. But it's also taking them to Bowling Air Force Base. Okay, what are we doing? A lot of construction. This is new to me. We didn't have all these roads combining together. I guess they're trying to make different ways in and around Bowling. But yeah, I miss Bowling a lot. Growing up there, like I said, I would sit in the trees and I'd watch the planes take off and land for hours. I've always really enjoyed aircraft. Alright, so we are now 19 minutes in, and if you've stayed this long, thank you very much. I'm just trying to get into the DC, general DC area. And then, so you would drive through here in DC. Oh shoot, slow down. Yes, 40 miles an hour. Oh, that's another thing. Those who stayed on this long, here you go. Here's your gift. DC, excuse me, DC tickets, or has been known to ticket for yellow lights. So if you are, what's the word? Driving I guess. Go in. Anyway, if you see a light change to yellow, don't go through it. Do not go through it. And the reason why is they tend, if they're sitting there or if the cameras are going on, you can get ticketed for a yellow light. So just be very careful. This is okay. You can't see it to the right, but that is where my mom had the accident, which kind of when I was little, and I basically banged my knee up really bad. To our left is which is Anacostia Metro. I used to park there all the time. So if you need to go into DC, they have a very large parking garage. I don't know why there's nobody in it. Bounce, bounce. Yeah, I say bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce. When I'm hitting something. All right, so here you go. Now I've got to stay over to my left. If you take the 295 north, that will continue up there. That'll take you all the way to Baltimore. In about 4 miles or so, you'll get back into Maryland on that road. But here we go. So you see all these roads. Again, if you are unfamiliar with this area, you really, 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 really need to take time to look at these roads. This was a left exit. And if you're not paying attention, because I have done it multiple times, doesn't mean you will, but I've done it multiple times, you will definitely take the wrong exit. This is the Navy Yard. For those of you who are military, thank you for your service, absolutely. But that's where you can go to Navy Federal Credit Union. You can eat at the cafeteria. It's gotten better over the years. I used to go on base, Navy Yard, all the time. And there's also, if you can get invited or asked, I don't remember how you get in there, but there's a Navy museum. That's really cool. All right, so we are now in DC. I would call this, I would say DC proper, but we're in the area where there's a mixture of residential and government buildings. I believe, oh, hello. Good morning. So he wanted to be my friend this morning. I'm going to stop the video when I take the Lafont Plaza exit, because Lafont Plaza is where the Spy Museum is. But that's close to where I'm getting off. And this video is already 22 minutes. I really apologize for making you wait this long. This 395 north also will take you to Baltimore. It'll loop you around. You'll go through to, I believe, to 50. But yeah, but as you can see, there's a lot of office buildings. There's residential condominiums that have been built. As my friends like to remind me, that we've kicked out the native DC people and basically allowed all of these areas to be gentrified. All right, so now we are where all the government, I mean, you're talking about the U.S. representatives. We just passed the Capitol. You couldn't see it though. We're past the Botanical Gardens. So there's so many things here for you guys to do. And I hope you enjoy your stay here. Those who watch this video to get some ideas of what the traffic looks like, I hope this helps. This was a typical traffic on a Monday. If you come any other day, there probably will be more traffic coming your way, because if you don't know this, Mondays and Fridays generally are, I'm going to say 6th Street, just because I like 6th Street. This is my friend's, I go to this Catholic church every now and then to celebrate Easter Mass. I'm not Catholic, but I have friends who are, and I go into there. But anyway, what I was saying, excuse me, I hope you have a lot of fun when you come here. If you watch this for this long, I really wanted you to see there's a lot of free stuff to do here. There's museums. There's just so much to do here in DC paid for by your taxes. The National Zoo is free. Just need to ride the metro to get there. I would not drive. Hey, there's the subway I used to go to. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm reminiscing now. But yeah, there's a lot to do here. A lot to do here that's already paid for. Also, for those who don't want to bring a car, you can actually. There's a lot of these go cars. Whoa, maybe I shouldn't have gone this way. Okay, good. He moved out of my way just in time. I feel handsome. Yeah, there's a lot of construction going on. This building actually to our left was actually just, what's that mean? Was actually on fire about a month ago. No, 2 months ago. So anyway, well, God bless you guys. I hope you come and visit DC. I hope you don't get stuck. Ooh, hello. I hope you don't get stuck with. All right, I gotta wait one more time. I hope you don't get stuck eating at expensive carts that you don't have to eat at. All right, well, I'm gonna turn here and get out of traffic so I can stop the video. All right, guys, thank you. You guys have a great day. God bless you. Be safe.